Hey my lovely Cancers, we are going to do a reading for you, my loves. So if you are new here, welcome, welcome, welcome. Thank you for being here. If you're a childie, thank you so much for crossing over. If you like the vibe, don't forget to give the video a like and also subscribe to the channel if you find that these messages do resonate for you. So take what resonates, leave the rest. Also, feel free to check out your sun, moon, and rising signs or any collective reading titles that may resonate with you. So, starting off with an oracle card, my lovely Cancers. Oh, Messenger. Serious energy, bringing harmony and balance. Okay, lovely. I'm going to bring another one. I'm going to pull another card. Okay, lovely. Okay. So we've got Child of the Cosmos. Okay, so some of you guys could be dealing with a child, or you could be a child, or you could have a child. Okay, but overall, again, this is also just talking about you being a child of the cosmos here. The intelligence of the universe lies within. So it's saying that there's something about your heart space here where you're able to kind of tap into the intelligence of the universe. And as well, you guys are a water sign. We do have the water element coming up here, which is connected to the emotions. So it's kind of saying that you can, oh yeah, oh my gosh, look how this card just fell out. You got the love. Wow, Cancer, wow. You have the love. You are the sign that has the love. Okay, that's what your sign is known for. So there's messages that have come. Oh my gosh, this is like a whole incarnation story. I already see where this is going here. Earth school, I remember. Okay, it's talking about, I always see this card as like, before you're birthed into this world. Okay, especially in the soul journey readings, personal readings, because we've got the soul plan. So this is almost like knowing the soul plan before you came in, but then it's almost like there's life lessons that you needed to learn here on earth. Okay, so in order for your soul to grow, certain studying, higher learning, and it's saying that part of your lessons, because you are the sign with the heart and the love, is you had to learn where to establish boundaries. You had to learn, you had to decipher between codependent relationships versus, beneficial reciprocal relationships. Also, we've got the void, stop, embrace the winter, great cosmic womb. Again, you guys have also, there's something about whenever there's been some sort of maybe void space, this has also been another lesson about, being able to dive very deep within, again, these waters, the emotions, in order to kind of see, in order to kind of gain some sort of clarity. Some of you guys, this is you sharing your song messenger. Some of you guys, you're going to be sharing your lessons or your life lessons here, or this could be something to do with like part of your purpose, like the things that you've been through here in life was a kind of a catalyst for your soul growth. Certain things that you chose to study here, higher learning. This could also even be university, or sometimes if you didn't go to university, it could just be outside personal areas of interest, just looking at things yourself, personal research, that type of thing. We've got, yeah, you've got the love. So it's talking about your heart. You have the love here. Serious energy. There's something about communicating something here. Or some sort of communication messenger. Some of you guys, you may be called to be a messenger here. Almost like you channeling this, channeling this intelligence from this heart space, and then communicating this in order to bring harmony and balance to a situation. Okay. There's also something about Sirius here as well. With Cosmos and Sirius here, there could be something maybe that may resonate for you, or you may feel something or a connection in some way. But what else do we have? I remember this is also talking about, you know, really kind of going deep in remembering some of the things that you learnt, or some of the things that you gain knowledge upon, in order to kind of, I guess, bring some sort of harmony and balance to a situation through communication. Lost land, soul memories and gifts. You've done this before. Okay, so also as well, if there is something where it's kind of like, okay, you kind of have to navigate between, here it's kind of like these waters, but it's almost like this could also be where it's like you're trying to find the right entry point or the right doorway. But this lesson here is that you've already learned this lesson, so you can just draw upon what you've already been through and go within and be able to kind of figure out where you need to go next, or how to get to where you need to go, because you've done this before. You've done this before to the point where you've either, it's a memory, like it's a soul memory, it's a memory that's strong enough where it's like it's in your soul, right, where you can go within and access this memory. Or for some of you guys, it's something you've done before and you've acquired some sort of gift from it. So that could be maybe you're successful at something and you gained a gift, but also it could just mean that like if you learned a lesson with something, it could have became a gift of yours, in terms of like being able to deal with that type of thing because of what you've been through before, something like that. Okay, so very nice. But yeah, there's definitely something here about your life lesson here, with where you had to, it was important for you to learn on earth. Okay, because it's almost like before you came into earth, before you incarnated, you know, you had all this love, but then coming into earth, it's like there are, you know, it's a planet with its own beings. And you know, its own principles and all of that type of stuff. So it's kind of like, yeah, this was something where you had to learn boundaries, boundaries, and deciphering the difference between codependency. Or if you feel like those people, because again, this could be vice versa. Okay, that you could have been, if you felt codependent at times on others, and it could also be if you felt like you know, because of the love, like maybe people were codependent on you. Okay, but either way, it's kind of like all of these lessons is what's gonna get you exactly where you need to go. So even if you feel like there's a point here, or there was a little point of trying to navigate where to go, it's like you've already done this before, so you can go within and kind of tap in and receive that information. Excuse me. Okay, let me get another oracle card here. Change. So there's going to be some sort of positive change here, some sort of movement. Okay, now this is like air energy, so it's kind of like, it's not like really whirlwindy, it's quite flowy. Okay, it's like gliding. So this change is going to feel quite smooth, like almost like a smooth, Oh, the heater just turned on there. So something about the temperature is going to start to get a bit warmer as well. Do you see the heat just turned on? The sun's there and this is looking warmer. Something about some sort of smooth change. Okay, something as you could already be moving through this. We've also got transformation, forgiveness, flexibility, and abundance here. So for some of you guys, transformation, again, this process is the process here of transformation here. And the next point could be some sort of flexible adjustment, so taking some sort of a turn, and this is what I think this change is, what this change is. But it shows that where you're going to, it's something, it's almost like something. Oh, hold on. Whoa, okay, no. No. That's interesting. That's never come out like that before. The way this is in the reverse here, and this one, it's almost like if you feel like you've been called to make a flexible adjustment on something, you may be able to see that going down that path, there wouldn't be some sort of growth, or it wouldn't be your abundance. Okay, and where you've just been, where you just came from, you may feel like you weren't able to transform in that, or something from that past weren't able to be transformed, whether that be you, the place, another person, a situation. But it's something to do with the growth and the flourishing and the abundance. So it's kind of like, that's very interesting. So it's kind of telling you that you know internally what to do here, even if you feel like you're being called to, like, I don't know where this could be coming from. I'm going to clarify that shortly, but I'm assuming it must be an external source if the internal source is telling you to trust what you know. Whether that again is from life lessons, studies, research, higher learning. Trust those, you trust that, and your heart as well, because it's almost like if you come down this path, I'm going to clarify this because I want to know if this is the path or if it's on the other side. Can we clarify flexibility, please? Can you clarify flexibility, please? Oh, there we are. Your energy. Lovely. Ace of Pentacles in the reverse. Okay, Nine of Cups, Death card, Three of Cups, Chariot card. We've also got Scorpio energy as well. Ace of Pentacles. So it looks like you were trying to water something that wasn't able to transform, but you're putting a lot of water in it. So that could be a lot of love, or if it was like something you're trying to grow, it's like you're watering it here. But maybe you felt like you were putting in a lot of water, but something wasn't growing. So then you had to move forward, because as well, moving forward, you had to move forward. So you were trying to see these here, you're trying to water this. And it's like, okay, you're moving forward. Oh, yeah, exactly. This is what I'm saying here. This is what I'm saying. This Ace of Pentacles in reverse, if you were to go in the direction where it looks like you're being called to be flexible, there wouldn't be a, what's the word? There wouldn't be a, some sort of, something that's needed to start something, okay, of value. Again, whether that be like a commitment, whether that be, you know, something that's for sure, but it's like set in stone, but it's backed by something. But it's almost like, yeah, you could see that whatever it is that you're trying to move towards wouldn't come from going the direction that you may have felt like was an option, but it wasn't going to bring the commitment needed, okay? Or some sort of new opportunity maybe wasn't presented. King of Swords, Six of Cups. Yeah, there's something about a past memory, a lesson from the past. You learned this already from the past in regards to making decisions to, one, protect yourself, and two, to kind of have clarity and discernment on not only what will bring you a sense of emotional fulfillment, but where there is some sort of stability or contribution, yeah, investment. Now, it does look like, again, something about in the past you may have felt like you invested in something, whether it could have been paying for something, it could have been committing to something, but it was like going all in, right? And then maybe, you know, on the other end, it was, you know, a bit more, remember I said the temperature was going to warm up, okay? This is giving me like it was warmer, but maybe it was a bit more on the colder side. And when I say cold, it doesn't have to mean like bad, you know, it just could mean like, you know, the term like feeling out in the cold and stuff like that. It could just be, you know, that. But for some of you guys, it could be, depending on what the lesson was and what you're dealing with, it could have been something where you felt like it was just a cold situation. But it might just be that this is just embodying the lesson that you would learn after maybe investing in something fully, where, you know, there was only cups, no pentacle, right? It's almost like you had some sort of insight or some enlightenment from this in the past, some sort of lesson. So now you move forward making different choices based upon the lessons, or this is the guidance or what you're doing. Take it how it resonates. So it's saying that you may feel like some of the decisions, like if you have to make certain decisions, like, I don't know, maybe it could be, it's kind of like, it could come across like you're having to make serious choices, right? And I think there is some sort of like perception here around this, whether that's your perception and external perception. But it's kind of saying that you still have to draw upon these lessons, okay? Because it's showing that, you know, you do have the love here. That's not what you're uncertain of, okay, with this card here, and with your, you know, being incarnated as your sign and whatnot, as we were talking about with your incarnation cycle. Something as well about your childhood here as well. But it's like, you know, you may, like, you know, it's almost like maybe there's some sort of change, right? I get it. Okay, so similarly, this is a change. So it's kind of like maybe people remember you as like, you know, just making decisions based upon love only, okay? Because this was, you in your earlier carnation, but as you're learning life lessons, you're taking these lessons with you on your journey in order to navigate in the best way for you. And you may be aware of the perception of what that brings to you externally, but it's kind of like having some sort of a light bulb moment that is something that can't necessarily stop you in moving from a place of clarity, truth, life lessons, research, etc. Because this is what's going to, Hermit card journey. It's like the things that you've seeked answers on your journey here. There's things that you may have been in search for that you had to walk away from. But it's kind of like as you walked away from certain things, it actually was able to move you towards the things that, you know, restore a sense of love for you, the things that make you feel more in that sort of childhood energy again, right? But it's like maybe you feel like you have that sense about you, but then maybe the external perception could be, you know, that there's some sort of serious or even harsh decision, okay? But again, it's almost like Devil Energy, Knight of Wands. There could have even been like there could have been some things that had like pursued you here, okay? This could be a person, okay? It could be two people, one person. Or it could just be things that, again, things that happened in the past here. Like this could be past people that you committed to, whether that be in work, in relationship, in social, but there was like these toxic energies, okay? And it's almost like this was the catalyst for your lessons and knowing how to deal with these types of energies, okay? These are people that were maybe pursuing you from, if it was like I'll just list out all the different things this could resonate with, and you can take what applies to you and what doesn't. But these could be situations to do with people that maybe pursued you from a place of control, manipulation, people that manipulated committed relationships, but they were just focused more on, you know, their own personal desires here, selfish desires, maybe even sexual pursuits. For others of you guys, it could also be work situations, things that were, you know, power, jealousy, manipulation, control. It could also be anger, you know, coming towards you from a place of trying to control or manipulate, you know, different types of things. It could also be someone trying to pursue you from a place of, oh, I'm very passionate about this, but really they're being deceptive, you know, those types of things, okay? Any of those things, it's like you have kind of been there, done that, and you've got the badge, you got the gift, you got the badge, you've got the lesson, you got the sword. That's why you're coming up as King of Swords energy, because you've got the sword, you've got the lesson, you've been there, got the lesson, wore the t-shirt. And it's like when you wear the t-shirt or when you wear the sword, it's like people think, oh, that person's walking around with a sword, they must like use that to chop off heads. Oh my gosh. But it's like the sword is there, so you have your lessons with you, so you can always have your and also your awareness, your discernment, and as well lessons, so that you can draw upon those lessons where you need to make a decision. But also the sword, like I said, it's like also about having that awareness of what's coming towards you and what decision you should make, whether you should invest and whether you shouldn't, okay? And also the sword is also your ability to communicate the truth here as well. But it's kind of like there may even be times like as well, maybe there was something about staying silent when there's like some sort of like bad toxic situations happening here. This could be you, if you're staying silent, this could be you operating from a place of like you don't have this sword, right? When you have the sword, it's like you're meant to use it for those reasons, to to speak truth, to protect, to have awareness, integrity, those types of things. But then it's like, if you ever saw, but then you're not saying anything about all of this stuff that you could be seeing, or even if it's something where you don't have to say something about it, the sword can also just be about making, a precise or a clean cut decision here from a place of protection. It's almost like not doing either one of those two things. It's allowing something toxic to still prevail. Okay. King of Pentacles. Okay, so it's also like, you also have learned that if you invest in things where there's a lack of like love or genuine like emotional fulfillment at the beginning of it, then it's gonna end bad. Like, that like if it doesn't start right, it's not gonna end right. Also, that if you invest in something that isn't going to bring you that sense of like emotional peace and fulfillment, then you're only going to be stuck in a situation. And you investing in it, you investing in it as well, might actually be you doing something that you feel like is deceptive, because it's not really what you want to do, so it's like you moving from a place of what is true to you. If I truthfully want to do this, then if I give to something that I don't really want to give to, then I'm not really being true to myself, or true to the situation. So it's kind of like, this is a very interesting reading. But yeah, what else does Cancer need to know here? Five of Swords. Yeah, but there's something, this change, they're bringing up this change thing again. You're having a very smooth change. This is how you feel kind of going through this change, right? Trying to kind of glide with it. Some of you guys as well, you could be trying to, it's like this unicorn as well. So like, the change is like you embracing embracing something new that also requires this like authentic unicorn energy. But you may feel like, again, there's this sort of I don't know, if maybe you're changing from something that you feel like was actually harsh. Okay, there was like something that you dealt with before. Okay, maybe you changed from being in that like place, around that place, situation, person, whatever. For some of you guys, you may feel like, you're in this energy, but maybe you feel like you could be perceived as like more in this like what's the word, that change energy with the sword, where it's more like, okay, making very serious choices that could look like there's a lack of love, when it's like you got the love, right? So it's basically like, it's not from a place of a lack of love, it's from knowing that you need to be guided from a place of like, okay, I've learned this, I've learned this through my journey. I know within me what I need to do in order to honor my truth, and to honor what I've learned, and to honor the, to protect myself from being stuck in, situations that are harmful, that are toxic, that, are deceptive, whatever, dot, 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 dot. So it's like, you need to honor that. And even if that may be perceived as something that it's not, it's like, that's just something that maybe it's saying you've already actually been through that before. Oh, that's actually very interesting. Actually, it's kind of, well, is it? No, it was reminding me of a post, but what I was gonna say is, it's kind of like you may have done it before. Yeah, no, it's reminding me, it's funny actually, because Spirit just gave me a memory, and I think they're giving it me because it's just gonna help explain like an example, right? But it's kind of like, and then I was gonna say, oh, it's reminding me of a post, but the post is kind of talking about something different. But the post now reminds me of the memory, which reminds me of what I'm saying. So there's a connection. But anyways, the point is you may have felt like before that you've been perceived wrong before as well. Like that's probably not something that's new to you. And maybe it was in a completely different context for a completely different reason at a completely different time. But it's like that is something that you may have already experienced before. So that's why it's saying here, like, you've done this before. Okay, you've got the badge, you've been there, wore the t-shirt. So it's kind of like you can actually just go within and figure out where to go. Okay, I remember, this is you tapping and saying, oh, I remember, yeah, that time. And it could just be a time when, let me see if I can get anything on that. Actually, I'm going to just quickly take these back and see if we get anything on, like, is there anything Spirit wants to trigger you here to remember? And I don't mean trigger in a bad way, I just mean bring up to the surface, because that's really just what a trigger is. It just brings something up to the surface from underneath the emotions in order for you to remember it, see it, process it, deal with it, transmute it, learn from it, whatever. Let's get a memory. What do you want Cancer to remember? Eight of Swords. There was some sort of repetitive situation before here in the past. Queen of Wands. Page of Wands. Four of Pentacles. Some of you guys, it could have had something to do with one or two things. Now, you guys are the mother sign. Like, you're the maternal sign. So you're very motherly. You're very nurturing. So it's either where you were very nurturing, okay, but maybe, you know, and you would nurture people, but maybe you felt like some people in your past maybe didn't see this, and maybe they felt like you were maybe more, you know, pursuing your own things, or you know, or more in sort of a, could even be social or travel or pursuit, creative, something. But it's like, okay, this is something that could have been a thing where you're like, okay, well, you know, I was always very nurturing, right? But people saw this, or that's what they thought. Or for some of you guys, it could have something to do with a mother figure, okay? But there's something to do with, or for some of you guys, it could also have to do with like just little small social encounters here and there, like not people that would stay in your life. It was just like, you know, you just meet people, you just have a little encounter. Maybe, you know, you feel like people would, you know, be a bit uncertain about whether to kind of come forth or approach you here, but then it's like when they would, it was like they would receive this loving, nurturing energy from you, and then it was like, you know, it'd be different, right? Or they'd give you some sort of flower, or be like, oh, you know, as if to show that it was like some sort of pleasant experience or encounter. But it's kind of like you've been through this before, okay? Been through this before. I'm just trying to see if there's anything else here. There could be something to do with work and like ambition and things like that as well. Or something to do with like something to do with maybe some people that saw you as a nurturing energy, maybe they only saw you as that, and maybe they didn't think that you know, had other desires or pursuits and things like that. You know, or like a one-trick pony or something. Yeah, literally with the pony. But you're like, I got at least 4 tricks, and to be honest, and that was back then, and now I've like doubled it, right? I got 8 in my fruit basket here. But I just think you've done this before, and this is just kind of spirit reassuring you to kind of move forward and breeze through this change here, okay? The more you move forward, it's like you're going to feel the warmth. Things are going to get warmer. It's like the sun. Yeah, Ace of Wands is an opportunity for you to go in a new direction. I think if you've seen it and you're literally gliding towards it, you've seen it, you've seen it, you've seen it, okay? And you're very aware of the fact that what you're moving on from was not something that would be, you know, would bring the victory that you're looking for. So it's like, you know this, even if you feel like there's an external energy saying to be flexible, or you feeling this, it's like, you know, that's not the right decision for you to make, okay, based upon, you know, what you know and your lessons and all of that type of stuff. So yeah, it's like you're going in a new direction here. I'm also seeing a thumbs up here as well. So some of you guys, you could be giving the thumbs up here. But yeah, maybe that's like an emoji. You may, I don't know, some sort of emoji, thumbs up emoji or something. But yeah, that could be significant to do maybe some sort of message, because we have that messenger card. So that might be some sort of that if there's some sort of thumbs up emoji, that might be like a signifier for that, like some sort of change that's occurring, that's going to bring some sort of like a blessing or a wish or something that's gonna, you know, make you feel very happy, okay? Like something's aligning for you. Maybe this was something that you were watering quite a lot, or maybe it's something that you know, you're moving towards, and it's like, yeah, you're moving towards it whilst also giving it something about the timing. Like the timing is about to, like, I heard commence. Timing's about to commence, whatever that means. Five of Swords. It's telling you to keep focusing on the positive changes, because there could be an energy here of like, I don't know, like for some of you guys, there's an energy here of like, if there's any unwanted, I don't even, unwanted's not the right word. Like like an energy of someone that you feel like is it's like someone that's like behind your back, right? Here. But it's something to do with the future. You see something. You can see, oh wow, there's things or people or energies or deceptive energies. These could be energies that are like either doing things here, somewhat, yeah, something. I was just trying to say, like, something could have happened here. If not behind your back, then it could have been it could be, maybe it's an energy of just someone that's like watching you here, right? But it's like you're focused on this change, but it's like they're focused on like where you're about to move towards. But it's kind of like it's almost like this path, you can see past the, you can see further beyond, you can see past the rubble, okay? So meaning like to someone else that might look like, whoa, I don't know if I could walk down that path, because look, it looks like, do you know what I mean? You have to encounter, like, you have to kind of get past, oh my gosh, why did they just show me again Hunger Games? Oh my gosh, is it number 2? It's number 3. It's number 3. Yeah, it's the third one. And they have the booby traps. They have the booby traps. And they have to go through, but they have the little scanner thing to detect where the booby trap is before they go through. Oh my gosh, that is a great analogy. And it's kind of like you can kind of detect, okay, boom, let me not go through that bit because I don't want that to kind of, Jim, you know what would blow up and what wouldn't, basically, is what I'm saying. So you're able to avoid the things that would blow up. You're able to kind of, you know, put yourself in the spaces where that's not happening, and you can kind of move towards your, your destination. And it's like you can see past that, because some people be like, if you've watched that, then it's like a lot of people want to take that mission, you know. And remember, like, some people went on it, some people didn't. But not everyone would want to take that mission, because like, it seems like the threat is real, right? But it's like you can see there's something about the vision, like you can see like the result for you. I feel like you can see where those are, so you can navigate. And not only that, but you can, it's like you seeing some sort of value at the end result here. Okay, oh my gosh, look at all of that. 2 pages, a cup, and this Hierophant. So 1, 2, 3, 4, and King of Cups as well. Some of you guys, this page of cups here, there could have been someone as well here. This could be someone that you have some sort of loving energy with already. This could have been someone that you give some nurturing energy to. Or for some of you guys, it could be a child of yours, or a mother of yours. Some of you guys, it could be any parent here. But it doesn't even have to be a child or parent thing. I feel like you could have gave someone some nurturing. And it's almost like, yeah, like there's some sort of emotional, oh my gosh, all of these bloody aces that want to come out, and pages. Okay, so an emotional new start here. I feel like you may have given you may have given, it's like you've had, it's like there's some, you may, okay, I'm just trying to say, it's like you are giving love here to people. It's like you're giving, the people you're giving love to right now, it's like you're receiving that back, if that makes sense. Or this is what you're going to feel. This could be this new thing. But I do feel like there's someone in particular already that you gave love to, and you're feeling the love back, you know. Or you could have this could have been someone as well that maybe you gave them some nurturing, and then you were just kind of like focusing on self-love, and then you receive some love back, something like that, right? But whatever it is, there's like more than one new opportunity that's like in love. It doesn't have to be romantic love. I just mean, like, you know, has the context of love with it. And then there's also another opportunity here where it has something to do with some sort of either stability, money, or investment here. Okay. And all of these things, it looks like you're going to be nurturing all of these things here. Or you've already, it's like, if it's something like something that you're needing to grow here, something new that you're starting, and you're going to be also nurturing that so that can grow. And then if there's like, again, some of you guys, you've got a child here, you may be nurturing your child as well. As some of you guys, if you have a child, there could be something about a child starting something new as well, like a new skill, or like a new something new that they're working on. It could have something to do with like a skill or something that, you know, it's going to take some of their time. They have to, you know, it could be something they have to do after 5 o'clock, or maybe it finishes at 5, something like that. It could be something, or if it's just someone younger, it could have something to do with money. But anyway, I'm assuming as it could just be you. It could be something that you're doing that it's like it's something new that you're gonna invest, you know, take some time out of your time to put into that as well. And you may be able to do this with just like one, like it's almost like, you know, it's just like you're able to just take a bit of your time and put it into that also, without it really, you know, taking away from the other things that you're nurturing as well, if that makes sense. So it's like you're giving, there's something new. Some of you guys as well, there could be, like if you're a parent, okay, there could be like a child that you're giving love to, and then like a new love interest. Or if it's not a love interest, it could be someone that you just have love for, okay. And then there could be like some of you guys, if you some stuff to do business, there could be a new client here. Some of you guys, you could be looking into the future, thinking about something to do with a new client here that may come in like somewhat in the relative future. And it's like, maybe you're trying to see, maybe you don't know if you see this, but it's like it's getting ready. It's almost like it's being prepared for you, like, or there could be some sort of an offer that's being prepared, getting prepared to be given to you here. An offer, whether that's in money, commitment, a deal, a job, something that's being primed and prepped for you, and it's like you don't necessarily see this coming. Okay. Some of you guys, you may feel like that might take longer than what it will as well. But yeah, it's telling you don't necessarily need to focus on that. I feel like that might be like a pleasant surprise type of thing. But yeah, okay. But yeah, your advice is to keep giving love to whatever this new thing is that you are pouring into. And something that it's more than one thing. Something that it's a thing plus people, basically. Some of you guys as well, if you have there could be something to do as well, like if you have children, something about like a co-parenting situation, where it's like the child being able to receive love here from both parents, right? And then this giving some sense of like something to do with young and then growing, pentacles, stability, finances, something about finances. Okay, there's definitely something there, but it looks positive. Okay, now what do we have here? Two, like I said, there's something you don't see coming, and maybe it's like a pleasant surprise, and that's why it's kind of clouded here. It's kind of covered in this like smoke, but once the smoke clears, it's like, whoa, that cleared, and look what was there. Like, wow, it's like that type of thing. Two of Swords, you don't see this coming. So maybe guys, if you felt powerless here, or if you felt like there was something here trying to, you know, take power over a situation or over you, or have some sort of control or manipulation over something, it's like you're sitting in your power here, or you're doing what you can to control your own choices. Okay, so it's like not trying to control the situation here, but instead you controlling your own decisions that you can make in order to, you know, allow you to kind of still kind of be in their own sort of to still kind of have, again, control over your choices and what you're choosing, okay, as opposed to maybe, you know, you may see, like, it's almost like the difference between these two control cards is this devil energy is like, you know, someone that would try to control other people, okay, control other people's choices, you know, keep them stuck here, in order for them to feel more powerful. This would be someone that only feels more powerful if other people are stuck, you know, under them, whereas this energy here for you is kind of like, and look, your eyes are there, so there could be someone that you see that's in that energy, but it's almost like if you feel like if there are people that are around you here, they're doing that from their own choice, or it's like you will allow people to make their own choice here, in regards to whether they want to come towards you, as opposed to you trying to control the situation or control people's choices. So it's like you could just be moving forward here, and that's your choice, because you may have things that you want to move towards, and you're allowing other people to make their own choice in regards to what they want to move towards. Okay, so that everyone can kind of be in their own sort of control seat for their own life. So yeah, Ace of Pentacles, the Chariot card, and the Five of Pentacles. Yeah, so your decision here is to move forward. And look at that. If you see an offer here from the Devil, it's like you can see, you look back and you see it, but it's like you keep moving forward, because whether this offer is money or commitment or whatever, it's like you see the Devil behind it, where there's some sort of like manipulation, or someone that could be offering you this to maybe control you from moving forward, or from but it's like you don't want to make a deal with the Devil. You don't want to take an offer from the Devil, like. So yeah. Oh yeah. And there's like conflict. You feel like, is this something where you're being baited, or you're trying to get, like, someone could be trying to bait you into some sort of conflict, or it's secretly disguised as conflict, or disguised as like some sort of building. Okay. But yeah, there could just be a strong sense of like stubbornness. For Seven of Cups, these could be loads of different choices. It's not just necessarily one choice, but it's like you could see loads of different choices that have been presented to you, and maybe there was a veil on them, so from the outside it kind of looks good, but it's like underneath it all, it's like deceptive. Yeah, like deceptive here. There could be some sort of secret deception, some sort of secrecy here to keep you stuck. And it's like, again, there you are coming up with that King of Swords energy. You've learned that lesson, you've been through that, you've wore the t-shirt, been there, done that. So it's like you see this, you look back and it's like, okay, I'm not getting stuck, so why would I take that, right? So it's like you stay in your seat here, or in your chariot with your sword, and it's like you may feel like, because you have this sword, people may feel like if they come towards you, that, I don't know, like almost like there's some sort of, what's the word, down energy or sad energy. But again, there's something here to do with the perception, because you're really a Page of Cups here, energy at heart, or that childhood energy is like, or that like inner heart energy is within you. Okay. But it's like you have the cup and you have the sword. You don't only just have the cup, but it's like, if you're not only just showing the cup, if you show the cup, then it's like maybe people feel more at ease with this receptivity. But it's like if you have a cup and a sword, it's like, oh, I don't know type of thing. So it's kind of like, I think you're clear about that. And I think if you were uncertain in regards to what way to go on something, I feel like you're very clear on something now. And it's like you've made a choice. And your choice is to move forward towards the things that you love, and to give love to the things that you feel like are giving love to you here. But then if there's uncertainty about commitment, or then you're not going to invest, because then that's only going to keep you stuck, because there isn't a full investment on the other side or something. Or if you're uncertain about whether you want something, that you may kind of allow yourself to gain clarity first, and then move towards where your heart is telling you is going to bring you that sense of emotional fulfillment here, and that's like to last. So it's kind of also saying yeah, like I feel like you've made a decision. to kind of move forward towards the things that you love, or to move forward embodying this energy where you're, again, you're in this like loving child cups energy, but it's like you're taking your sword with you, right? Because you didn't go on the journey for no reason. Yeah, and you uncovered true, no, not truths, well, yeah, truths as well, but you uncovered like what's right, what's fair. You've uncovered how to move forward more balanced. So in regards as well, you could be looking, there could be something here to do with a decision in regards to something where there might be some sort of teamwork or some sort of balance, or if there's something to do with like legalities here, there could be some sort of like a balance contract or something that is some sort of information that comes in about some sort of a contract here where you're able to move forward on something and it's a new start here. For others of you guys, it doesn't have to be a contract. It could be something to do with you see something that's done fairly, and it allows you to move forward here. Yeah, this could be something to do with some sort of like clarity, truth. But obviously, if you guys, you feel like if there's shaky decisions or uncertainty, then you feel like you can't wait for, you know, someone else to make a decision because you're going to be stuck. You know, waiting is that stuck energy. You have to keep moving forward. So you have to make a decision here to move forward, right? But it's like if you see something, it's like you won't, if you see the pentacle coming from the devil, it's like you're gonna have to weigh up your choices and think, okay, yeah, maybe I have to go this way to where things are fair and balanced, right? But then it's like if you see a sword here, the sword cuts out free from the devil, the sword cuts you free from the devil here. So, you know, it's like if you see this sword here, it's like, you know, some sort of truth decision. This could also be a boundaries clear cutting, but this is making a decision here. Or if you see this, then you may come straight towards this here because you see something that's able to, you know, something that, you know, I feel like it's a form of value here for where you're moving towards, or for you here, because you've got this sword and this represents truth, integrity, protection. So if you see this, it's like, okay, yeah, I can, this is like some form of new start or victory, but it also comes in the context where it's like with this love here, or understanding, or gesture, or appreciation, or I don't know, some sort of emotional context with it where it's pure, you know, from pure intentions is what I'm trying to say. But it's like, yeah, now I was gonna say something else. What was the other thing? What was the other thing? What was it? What was it? What was it? Yeah, some of you guys, you may have made a decision here as well. Like if you feel like there's still offers here coming from like deceptive energies, then you may have made a decision here. Like maybe there was something where it's like, okay, I'm hearing skirt, like, you know, you pull something up, right? And it's like a horse was moving very, very fast, galloping down the road, and they see something. It's almost like you see like like imagine if you're driving really fast in a car and then you don't see like a big pothole on the road, but it's huge, like a ditch in the road, and it's like you see it. Okay, if it's this pentacle and you pull up, right? You pull up. And presumably, guys, this could be, you know, again, making a decision to go in a different direction. This could be knowing that, okay, I can't go past that point here. Okay, I need to turn around and go somewhere else. It's making a clear decision. It could also be a boundary. It could also be some sort of truth here. Okay, but again, you've learned something from your past memories you've been through where you gave to things, but it's like, you know, it would return empty to you. You would give it to it. You would make sure it was full. So when you give it, you'd give a full cup, and maybe, you know, things even peeking out of it, or, you know, whatever. But then, you know, what would return would be like an empty cup. So you're trying to you've been trying to figure out, trying to put the pieces together in regards to what it is that you want to manifest. Okay, and for some of you guys as well, there's something as well to do with, like, again, if you have children or a child, or if it's not your children, there could be energy of children around you, like children playing around you here. Some of you guys, there could be two people helping with the child. Just trying to see, like, maybe someone, oh, Ten of Swords, Knight of Swords. Okay, so again, yeah, if you are maternal energy here, Empress energy, mother energy, then you may feel like maybe there's someone, again, it could be another parent, there could be another parent feeling like someone's not showing up for child with the adequate amount of love, but there's another emotional support energy coming in from another source for the child or something like that. There could also be where someone maybe didn't feel like they could, it's almost like maybe someone felt like they didn't have enough to give to someone, but then you may give to, they may feel like they didn't have enough to give to someone, but then now they do. Okay, like in terms of like emotional context, like they want to give love. Okay, Two of Cups, some sort of new opportunity, Judgment in the reverse as well, though, with something to do with something that ended where there was a lack of reciprocation. Someone's judgment could have been off about some sort of exchange. Okay, maybe again, some of you guys, if you feel like someone may have felt like someone was maybe disinterested in giving some sort of like emotional support to a child or something like that, but there's something to do with like that judgment is wrong here. There's something to do with like again, that whole perception thing that we was talking about, but it looks like there's some sort of new opportunity that's going to show things coming together. Okay, it's almost like someone showing up or stepping up or making some sort of powerful decision. The Seven of Swords, which isn't keeping something feeling so stuck anymore, but someone could be stuck thinking that, oh, you know, was my judgment off, or is that like something about judgment being off? But it's like the more you focus on the judgment being off, it's like you don't see that you're moving into things coming together for you. Some of you guys, this could be someone that you're dealing with here. You know, this could have been someone, it could have been someone that had a lot to carry, like they had a lot of things to carry here. And maybe they were trying to build something, and maybe they just feel like they just didn't have the ability to be able to kind of give to this child here, okay, at the time. But it's like they want to move forward here and use their strength, but there could be, you know, maybe like it's almost like maybe someone doesn't want to feel like there's some sort of what's the word, again, like either it's almost like it's like someone could be aware of like sticking out, and maybe it's like if they're going to be inserted into some sort of group, that there could be some sort of like humiliation. Not necessarily humiliation, might be a strong word, but it's like, you know, pointing the finger, you know, trying to take the piss or laughing or whatever it is, right? So it's kind of like, you know, someone could have felt stuck for that reason, but not necessarily for the sense of them not wanting to, what's the word? They may have just felt like they couldn't show up. But I feel like someone is gonna, like, there's something about someone making a powerful choice. For some of you guys, this could be someone showing up, or this could be something to do with some sort of new start here, where someone's conquering something here that it's like some sort of mountain. So it's like having climbed up this mountain, feeling like they've conquered some sort of mountain. So if this is you guys, again, it's kind of like this, the lessons that you went on going up the mountain. It's like with this new start, you're going to feel victorious with something new that's happening here. And it's going to be about, you're going to receive some sort of incoming news or incoming message here about this. Okay, it could have something to do with a skill or a gift, or someone else making a decision that makes you victorious. Okay, maybe you're waiting for someone to make a decision, or not necessarily waiting, but maybe you were aware of that it's someone else's decision, and they make a choice and there's a victory. The Sun card, yes, you guys, you may toast to this victory here, or there could be something symbolic about a celebration. High Priestess, there could also be something here that's like in the more in secret, or something more quiet. But I feel like if this is coming up more as your energy, that you could be you know, more on the quiet side, but then there's like you're also having, you know, these victories here, so maybe you're keeping your victories silent here, or maybe, you know, or maybe there's some sort of victory that could be seen, but maybe, I don't know, it's almost like people could be trying to get information and see like what's going on here, or like in your world type of thing. Like it's like these nosy energies here trying to see what's going on, but it's like you kind of know what to keep out here. There's like these grizzly bears coming towards you, but it's kind of like, yeah. So Nine of Swords and the Six of Swords. So yeah, I kind of just feels like if there's anything that you're keeping to yourself about like your own personal like victories and things like that, you know, it looks like something that maybe you didn't know if it was going to work out is going to work out, and you know, you're going to be very passionate about this when it comes. It's something about, it's some sort of movement. It's going to passionately, like, you're going to be able to pursue something. Okay, it's like something that you're going to be able to pursue or be very passionate about. It's like the baggage gets dropped. Some of you guys, it could have something to do with traveling, where you're going to need to like pack bags and stuff. Like something about packing. Five of Cups. Oh, some of you guys, it could have come on the back where maybe you feel like there was some area of like a loss attached as well. Okay, so like the new start is also like, maybe you feel like there's baggage that you had to let go, but maybe you had to kind of, you know, grieve this as a loss also, and then so you could passionately move forward. But this is something here, it's like kind of in the unknown, or maybe it's like something around maybe this is something that happened around time of a moon here, but it's like the minute you kind of release this, something new comes in. It's like another offer. It's like your last reading. This is you walking the path of the unknown. Some of you guys, this is you here. Okay, there could be two other energies around you here as well, and there's like someone else coming towards you, and then like there's an offer that you're not taking, and then something else coming towards you. So there's a lot of things coming here, but it's like the minute you alleviate something that you have to let go of that could have felt like a loss, is like there's something new also coming in. Okay, but some of you guys as well, there could have been people here trying to watch, you know, watching for your downfall, or watching to see you at a disadvantage or something like that. But I think that, yeah, this is kind of like this is kind of like baggage that you're able to kind of put down here, okay, with this pursuit that you have. Again, these could be people that may be, I don't know, wanted some sort of control here. Could have something to do with work or third-party situations. It could be two different like situations, okay? Two different situations with like more than two energies involved, okay? Or one could have two energies and one could have had more than two energies. So one could have been a work situation and a third-party situation, or it could have been, you know, a community situation and something else, like, you know, a family situation and a work situation, like whatever. But yeah, so let's get some like advice for you guys. Let's get some advice. My lovely Cancers. Let's get in the right cards. Okay, advice for Cancers, please, Spirit. Compromise, resolution, end of conflict, moving forward, strategy, plotting, planning method. Battle. So again, there could be some people trying to plot or plan here, battles, conflicts, defeat, surrender here against. But it's kind of like, I feel like you're coming to this end of this like conflicted period here. You're moving forward. You found some sort of, you know, personal resolution here. Queen of Wands, determined, vibrant. So some of you guys, yeah, you're moving forward as a vibrant leader, optimistic, bold, social butterfly, strong, independent, courageous. We've got exercise, focus, manifest, perfect, body goals. Some of you guys could be focused on like your you could be why am I getting my words mixed up? You could be focused on like your external appearances as well at this time, your health as well, body goals, healthy eating. Some of you guys, something as well about communication, or Aquarius season. We are in Aquarius season. Air sign energy, air sign person, air sign season, air time frame, your energy or someone else's energy. Some of you guys as well, in Aquarius season, there may be people that you are able to move forward with and come to a compromise with here, in regards to where there's some sort of, it could be maybe 3 different people, yeah, people that show up in that that magician energy, where I was saying, you know, showing up, making a powerful decision. Your manifestation powers are strong and vital at this time. Some of you guys, what you're manifesting is like already in the air, okay? And it's going to manifest for you within 3 days, 3 weeks, 3 months time, okay? Something's going to manifest for you and it's already in the air and it's going to like be manifested completely. The minute you move forward passionately, it's like you're going to see this manifest. Now, just trying to see if there's anything else here. Some of you guys, there's something that you're going to magic almost like out of thin air, and it's like, poof, it's there, like out of thin air, and then it's there, it appears, right? Some of you guys, you're already moving forward here. Yeah, where you're already moving forward towards things that, you know, you feel like is detached from like drama, fear, and is centered more in the energy of like peace and clarity, compromise, moving forward, trying to resolve things. Like, I feel like you're just trying to move forward just only with that type of with that intention. Or maybe there'll be like there's 3 individuals of significance that you feel like you're going to be able to do those things with, okay? Be in peace, compromise, resolution, and moving forward. And maybe also manifest things with as well. Maybe also moving forward passionately, determinedly. We've got take a walk in nature here, so that might be very beneficial for you. We've got invite someone to join in, to go out, send and extend an invite here. We've got heart-to-heart conversation. We've got Queen of Cups, emotional self-mastery, compassion, maternal energy, empath, creative, intuitive, emotionally stable, in flow, beautiful. A messenger or a message will bring news or clarity. So for some of you guys, there could be some sort of communication here that you're going to have with someone. You may receive a message here. And this might be, again, there's like an emotional context here. So there could have been some, someone could have been a bit sad. But it does look like there's going to be a potential here for a heart-to-heart conversation. A heart-to-heart conversation. I feel like, you know, you're going to be very intuitively guided and you can go with the flow here, but there's something about being compassionate and going with the flow, showing up, emotional self-mastery, in flow, beautiful, emotionally stable, empath. So you may be able to feel and pick up on the emotions here of the person that you're connecting with. But I feel like you're either going to invite someone somewhere or vice versa. Okay. It may even be inviting someone just to like go for a walk here. Having like, you may just invite someone to have a walk, get some fresh air. But it's going to be different for each of you guys. Okay, you may come to some sort of compromise on that as well. Power duo, union, lovers, partnerships. Okay, lovely. So some of you guys, this could be, for some of you guys, it could be a love relationship. For others of you guys, it's just in regards to someone that you see eye to eye with. Some of you guys, it could be partnerships as well. It could be business partnerships. Build your skills, knowledge, and research. Cleanse your environment, cleansing, smudge, feng shui. So yeah, some of you guys, it's like, this is someone that you're going to be able to see eye to eye with here. Okay, build your skills, knowledge, and research. If it's like a work situation here, you're both going to see eye to eye with like knowledge and research and like building your skills and things like that. If it's a romantic situation, then it's like, you know, I'm seeing here that potentially there may be like a masculine that's going to have like a bright idea to do something, but there's like some sort of like deep, like looking into each other's eyes type thing going on here. You know, this could have come from like a heart-to-heart conversation. If it's a love situation that's not romantic, like, you know, friends, family, social, colleague, whatever, then it could just be seeing eye to eye on some sort of like passion, okay, or determination, or like divine insights, ideas, light bulb moments, you know. So yeah, that looks really good, guys. What else have we got here, please, for my lovely Cancers? Protective energy. Yeah, so like I was saying at the beginning, you with your sword here, you have to move forward. So you're moving forward with this, yeah, you're in this one's energy here also with your sword. So now you're in this energy of moving forward passionately, being determined, okay, again, like your last reading, passionately, confidently moving forward past, you know, through the path of the unknown, embracing the path of the unknown, confidently, passionately. But so it's like, but it's like, in order for you to be able to do that, you have to have your sword. You can't do that. You can, but it'd be wiser for you to move a bit slower if you're going in the path where it's like completely, unless you have full faith in your intuition. But it's like you would need your sword, so that's why you have to take your sword with you, so that you can have sharp, precise awareness. And yes, some of you guys, it's like sword master, knowing how to master the sword, clarity, having clarity, being able to protect yourself as well. Also with the moon card, we do actually as well the whole yeah, we do actually have a full moon today, actually, as I'm recording this. So it's saying that and even if you're watching this like after the full moon, it doesn't matter, the energy still lingers for a while. It's saying maybe take some time to reflect on, you know, recent events, recent feelings. It's saying progress doesn't come without growth, growth doesn't come without reflection. Take as much time as you need to sit with self, and you gain clarity on, you know, things that you want to protect yourself from, and the things that you want to make decisions in regards to, and things, and you'll gain reflection in regards to where you didn't have clarity. So me guys, this is going to come from you taking a walk or going out in nature, because there could be a lot of illusions and things like that. Maybe you know that certain things aren't all as they seem. So this is you taking time to just kind of reflect. And the full moon talks about releasing as well. I believe it's a full moon in Leo. But yeah, within the next few weeks. Okay. So, there's a path opening up for you within the next few weeks. Like, and again, it's more about in the path. You don't see this as coming. It's still in the path of the unknown. That's why you're being called to confidently move down the path of the unknown, because there's things, there's a path, the path just opening the more that you go. And it's like there's something coming up on the next stop. Like there's something coming up that, and then you're going to go there, and then there's going to be something even further down the line. Like 1, 2, 3, 4. There's going to be something in 2 weeks' time. And then potentially something in like 4 weeks' time as well. Okay, what was I gonna say? Yeah, the full moon. So it's about like releasing things, right? So take some time to think about, okay, what is it that I'm, needing to release at this time to protect myself? And that's gonna be your full moon release ritual type thing. Maybe yeah, so if you feel like doing a little ritual, or you could just spend time and set the intention there to release that. Some of you guys is telling you you might want to do smudge, or maybe like a cleaning ritual. Maybe like some of you guys might feel called to do a cleanse. Some of you guys may feel called to do something in regards to like something about like a broom ritual, like sweeping out all the old dust, anything old that needs to go, discarding. Some of you guys, if you have like any plants that are like any like dead leaves or things, like cutting those away and discarding, like that type of stuff. But yeah, you may have, some of you guys, you may have a divine idea or inspired idea in regards to like doing something that might be quite cleansing for the full moon for you. So yeah, go with that. Some of you guys, it could have something to do with food and health as well. Okay, raise your vibration from the inside out. Some of you guys, it might have something to do with bath, practice self-love, treat yourself. Some of you guys, it might have something to do with, just said something about, some of you guys, you may wash your hair. For others of you guys, it might be like something about eating maybe more fruits or vegetables. Others of you guys, it might be like just spending more time to just like give yourself some love and just protecting your space and just having boundaries, so you can just have time for yourself as well, where it's like, okay, you have time for yourself and you have time for like everything else, but it's like you also, you set a boundary. So it's like, okay, it's like a self boundary, like, okay, I'm gonna have like an hour to myself to just love upon me and do the things that make me feel good, right? Something like that, like a personal boundary. But okay, I like that. Any last bits of advice here before we close out the reading? If you like the reading so far, if it's been helpful, if it's been resonating, please do give the video a like. It's much appreciated, and that's your way of supporting me, supporting the channel as well, and also repping for your sign. Let me know that you're here. Okay, Cancer gang. All right. High sex drive, seductress, enchanting. People are attracted to you, magnetic energy. Work on perfecting your craft. Use your time now wisely, become an expert. Fire energy, fire person, fire sign, fire season. Focus, intention, water energy, water time frame, water time season. So something could be significant about like Aries season, Pisces season. Okay, in divine timing, something's going to happen for you in Aries season and Pisces season. Okay, so it's saying right now, before that time, use the time wisely. Before then, invest in your craft here, because like there's going to be something that's going, you're going to have some sort of idea that's going to bring you this abundance, material goods, luxury, goddess energy, empress energy. You're giving something's going to take off here. Others of you guys as well, if you're feeling like you're dealing with like energies of like things that you know here. These could be people that are like too open. This could even be like because this is in the reverse, if it's in the upright, then it could be like a good type of like seduce. But like the negative seductress energy could be like things that you know, and there could be more than one of those energies. It could be two people here, where maybe you feel like, you know, yeah, it's something that you can't focus. It's like you can't focus on it, right? It's like you're focused in the other direction. But it's saying that you're being divinely protected from these energies here. Okay, you're safe and being divinely protected. Give gratitude. You and your loved ones are safe. Divine timing very soon. So it's telling you to continue going with the flow and continue focusing, take inspired action. Okay, you're going to have certain thoughts that come to mind for you to take inspired action on, and they want you to take action and go with the flow. Okay, also your heart's going to lead you to somewhere positive. Also, you may have an idea as well about something that about how you want to show up. Okay, yeah, and that can be that's going to be, yeah, community popularity, crowds, eyes, influence, fame, public presence. Some of you guys as well, like when you're gonna have some sort of idea. Some of you guys, it may be something where you're gonna be seen, or there's gonna be some sort of passionate thing where people will be attracted to your energy, and it's just hasn't happened yet. Okay, it's something that's like, again, still to come. But obviously, if you guys as well, like I said, if you are dealing with like a lot of like open sexual seductress type energies here, these could be people that are kind of looking at your fire here as well. Some of you guys, it could even be people that you feel like are maybe sexually attracted towards you. Okay, or if it's not that, maybe you feel like it's just people that you know that are just maybe it could be people that are they could either be having sexual encounters with a few different people, or it might just be that maybe it's people within the same community here. Okay, but it's kind of like, yeah, there's something here that it's like focus intention, and you can't focus on that. It's like, you know, you can't focus on that, so you have to release it. But it's like you already know this, because it's like that knowing card. But it's like you're needing to be protected, because again, it's something to do with like, I don't know, this could be someone that's like, it's like, I don't know, it could be for some of you guys, it might be like someone you know, like you feel like someone would probably have sex with someone that you know, or it's like maybe there'd be like a lack of, you know, loyalty or something. Yeah, look, best to avoid toxic unnecessary things, behaviors, people, places, negative codependency attachments. So there could be something to do with like, if it's not like you feel like, okay, you know, this person, it doesn't have to be sexual. For some of you guys, it could be sexual. For some of you guys, it could be someone that would just do unnecessary things with like the people that you're around, the people that are in your close-knit circle, in your community. And it's like, you already know that. So it's like you looked deeper into this. So you have to take action here. And this is going to be a blessing in disguise for you, because there's going to be some sort of a new person coming toward you, a stranger, or if this is someone that maybe someone that you've already had a recent encounter with, but they still kind of feel newish, or it could just be someone that's completely new. But it's like, this is a blessing, some sort of blessing in disguise. For some of you guys, it could have been again, like there's someone here that you felt like, yeah, it's best to avoid here. Once you looked deeper, and because you're making that decision, you're actually gaining a blessing in disguise, and you probably don't even see it coming because it's right behind you. But yeah, it's kind of like you could also be trying to protect your community. So if there's people that you may feel like, I don't know, and your community could be your friends, your family, your loved ones, your whatever. But it's like, they could be different. Take what resonates, leave the rest. Okay, this could be someone that would, like, I don't know, try to what's the word? It's like, again, that like seducing energy. For others, you guys, it could be like something to do with someone maybe trying to use their sexuality to get power over people, or to gain power in a group, or to gain power in a situation. Or if not that, it could be that some of you guys, I'm just seeing this sad face here now as well. Some of you guys, it's like you may have given birth to something, right? And someone else may be sad about it because you've given birth to something. Some of you guys, you've given birth to like a whole, some of you guys, if like, it's almost like something that you've given birth to, something that you're very passionate about, and it has something to do with multiple energies. So it could be if you're giving work to like a new passion or project, or a business where there's going to be like multiple people involved, or like a community or something, and this makes someone else very sad. Maybe someone feels like they're not a part of this here. Oh, and as I push that, it's kind of like hiding away. But again, I feel like this could be someone that's like observing, watching, discreet, gathering information, spy work, trying to gather as much information on you as possible here. But yeah, there is, and again, when I'm talking about as well, the seducing, it doesn't always have to be a sexual seduce. You can also like the positive aspect of seduce is like when you're just mainly embodying the vibrational frequency and things are naturally aligning to you, right? Or if there's something that you're doing but it's in the context of like this genuine intention with it. So like, let's say you have a partner, right? And you love them, they love you. You know, there's nothing wrong with seducing your partner if there's no ill intent and it's like, you know, for good reason, right? But if you're like seducing someone for like to gain power over them, or to deceive, or to like do something illegitimate, or to like, you know, take them out of their like their clarity or their reasoning, like that's kind of the difference. I just want to decipher that. But also like I said, seducing doesn't always have to be sexual. It could also just be like someone using their fire, you know. It could also be, I'm seeing here the way someone walks past someone, but it's like trying to do something to kind of gain some sort of like what's the word, charisma or charm or attraction, as opposed to naturally allowing people to be attracted to you based upon your natural vibration, your natural value, but trying to, you know, gain that attraction, you know, through these other ways. But the point is is whatever it is, it's like, you know, but it's like, again, you and your loved ones are being safe and protected. So you could be trying to protect whatever it is that you've given birth to, whether it's like something new that you're passionate about and it has kind of involve other people. And if someone, yeah, it's like there's this energy, but again, it's like use your strength, tap into your warrior spirit here as well. We've got Leo energy here. So again, this full moon in Leo here is going to help you guys to release some things here. It's saying lies and deceit. Be honest to yourself so you can be honest with others if need be. Weapons down and change objectives. So for some of you guys, there may be people that you feel like are not being honest with you. Put plans into action. So you just have to put plans into action and just focus on personal priorities, focus on yourself, focus on the things that you're birthing. But it's like you may feel like when you're focusing on yourself, there's still like lies and deceit here, or like conflict or things. These could be people that are mentally conflicted and saying very like conflicted, like, you know, either they're lying to you or they're saying, you know, wanting to say hurtful things here. But yeah, it's kind of like, and then, you know, hoping that would bring some sort of a happy home, when it's like, you know, that is not what would bring some sort of a happy home, right? So you kind of Again, something about your inner child spirit here, playful energy. It's like you've thought about what makes you happiness. You know, this isn't something that brings you that happiness. So you're going to focus on yourself and what you're birthing, and the other people that are, you know, sharing the same passion and enthusiasm, and you're putting plans into action, taking action and materializing here. Things are about to materialize. You had an idea, something that was in the mind, and because you've taken action upon it, it's about to manifest very soon. Okay, so it's saying keep focusing on like the things that you know you need to do at this time. Activation, new level awareness, awakening, high vibration, new powerful beginnings. Again, best to avoid any toxic things, any toxic people, any toxic behaviors, any toxic places, any negativity, any codependency, attachments, devil energy. And again, remember in the beginning when we was talking about the lessons, and I said codependency was a lesson that you've learned. This is why it's a lot easier for you to avoid this now, because you've already seen that, okay, this situation might be codependent on me kind of staying stuck. So, you know, and why would you stay stuck, right? So it's kind of like you're just kind of easy does it. You're just kind of gradually, you know, spreading your wings here. It's saying there's no need to hurry or force things to happen. Everything is occurring in perfect timing, a gentle touch. Okay, we've got King of Pentacles, wealthy, dependable, businessman, mature male, not a risk taker, ambitious, stable. We've got earth energy, so earth energy twice here. Earth sign energy, earth sign person, earth sign season, time frame, current energy, yours or someone else's energy. So some of you guys, this is you, like you could be in this energy of being very dependable, okay, mature. You could be focusing on like practical things at this time. There's some sort of easy, gentle approach. Something about, again, something's going to manifest in the physical. It could have something to do with an asset, money, a home, but you're going to attain or receive something tangible, and it's like this is happening in divine timing, and you're going to just gradually flow into it, gradually ease into it, okay, and this is going to manifest into the physical. For some of you guys, it could be someone here that has money for you as well here. Some of you guys, Capricorn energy, something about Capricorn season as well was significant. There could be something that you are, something significant that happened in Capricorn season that went past, but it's like you're moving, you maybe something maybe coming back round, but in like a more, like in a more stable context, if that makes sense, right? So yeah, play your cards right, calculated risk. So you've already calculated what you're doing, where you're going towards. You kind of, you know, it's like that, like I said with that Hunger Games thing with the thing, it's like they have that little thing where they can already kind of calculate where the booby traps are and all of that stuff, so they're able, so it's like although it's risky, it's like, yeah, we've calculated it, you know what we're doing type of thing. So it's kind of like that, right? So yeah, it's telling you, yeah, this looks really good. Easy does it. Stay in this flow energy, a gentle touch, and just allow things to flow in gentle timing, okay? You're going to have more light bulb moments and awakenings very soon also as well, okay? And if any of you guys were feeling stuck in anything, these light bulb moments, this awakening is going to help free you from that feeling, okay? Lovely, 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 lovely. Okay, so I'm going to leave that there, guys. Thank you guys so much for being here. Again, if you like this reading, if it was helpful, please remember to give this video a like, subscribe if you haven't already, click the notification bell so you know when future readings are being posted. And yeah, guys, hope you guys have a great day. Take care and stay spiritually charged. Bye bye.